but the economy could be running face first into a potential threat if dock workers at some of the country's busiest ports decide to strike on Monday. Billions of dollars in commerce all across the nation could be disrupted, and that's worrying businesses and consumers. Courtney Reagan explains.
The clock is ticking as the current contract keeping shipments on track at West Coast ports expires at midnight on Monday. The 30 West Coast ports handle at least 40% of all goods that enter the U.S. A port shutdown could cost the economy as much as $2.5 billion per day, though the union involved in talks calls that figure exaggerated. On one side is the International Longshore and Warehouse Union, representing 13,600 West Coast port workers. The Pacific Maritime Association is on the other side, representing major shipping companies at ports from San Diego to Seattle, and expects talks to continue past the deadline until possibly mid-July. The worry for businesses? Talks could stall and so will dock work. Or worse, if workers strike, goods destined for store shelves will be stuck. A scenario that puts retailers in a lurch with back-to-school merchandise stuck between the shore and stores.
There may be goods that reach the markets they're intended for too late if they're a strike or a slowdown, and then those goods have to be marked down at a loss or certainly at a reduction in profit. So I think there are any number of forms of impact on the economy, on retailers and other businesses, none of which are very good.
Most don't believe a strike is likely, but retailers aren't taking chances. Walmart, Best Buy, Target, Macy's, and JCPenney all told us they're exercising caution, closely monitoring the situation and invoking already established contingency plans ahead of the all-important back-to-school shopping season. Shipments will be moved to other ports, transported by rail and sometimes air to meet customer demand. 2002 was the last time ports closed surrounding a contract dispute. It lasted 10 days and cost the U.S. economy upwards of $1 billion per day. It only ended because President George W. Bush ordered both sides back to work under the Taft-Hartley Act. One truck driver at the Los Angeles port told us there are already signs the union is flexing its muscles. He waited 7 to 8 hours last week to pick up cargo. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Courtney Reagan.